just a regular, everyday, normal motherfucker.
I told you in the first song, I'll tell you in another.
I'm just a regular, everyday, normal motherfucker.
I don't have a girlfriend, my hand's my only lover.
4 games. He's inbounding the ball. Watch him. Garnett's got it with 4. Joe Johnson. Game in his hands. Backs up at the horn. Good! Joe Johnson one more time, and Brooklyn wins it in Oklahoma City. Wow!
That's an incredible play at the end by Joe Johnson. They use Garnett as the outlet receiver to get the pass. So often, teams love to take the guy who throws the inbound pass and run him either on a back cut or come off for the handoff. Joe Johnson came, got it back, crossed over a couple times. I didn't know if he could get enough space to get the shot off. Somehow he did it, and you kind of felt it was going to go in.
Joe Johnson just so clutch. You know what? He'll finish now 4 games in a row where he hasn't reached double figures. Now they are going to review this to make sure. And they have reviewed it, and they have confirmed what you're seeing right there. It is good. Joe Johnson, the game winner.
The ruling on the floor is the basket counts. 95-93 Nets, as they come all the way back from 16 points down to hand the Thunder its 2nd consecutive home loss for the first time since March of 2012.
And he knocks this one down, even though Ibaka right there to contest it. ISO Joe gets the job done in the final.
Right here where I was fouled.
Teague. Joe
That's
for the tie.
Wide open shot. Wide open shot. Wide open shot.
You cannot allow the man to shoot a 3, and he gets a wide open look.
And there was no switch.
None.
Look at this here. He had all this space to shoot the back. Now, if you're the Cleveland Cavaliers, you can't worry about Zaza's hands with the heroic shooting.
Alonzo G. He's got plenty of room. Joe the baseline. Hawks by 1. 18 seconds left. Clock's off. Cavalier ball. He struggled through one of the worst nights he's ever had in this building. And he has come back and hit big 3 after big 3 in the end of regulation. And now Joe has scored 7 in the overtime.
Yeah, boy, he has been unstoppable.
I mean, they gave him so much room.
Gets it across half court. Won't use the timeout. 5 seconds left. Joe Johnson with 4. Johnson with 2. Drives in. Puts it up. Gets the bounce at the gun. And the Jazz win game 1. ISO Joe.
See, what I love there in that situation is Quinn Snyder did not take the timeout, was able to move the ball up the floor. He had the matchup he wanted. He had Jamal Crawford on Joe Johnson, keep the ball in his hands, let him go to work. Did a nice job here, ran it down beautifully. What a tough shot over the top of DeAndre Jordan, and they get the kind bounce, but a gutsy win here for the Utah Jazz. But this is the matchup they wanted. Jamal Crawford on Joe Johnson. He takes his time, gets into the paint. That's a tough shot. And sometimes you got to get a little lucky for those shots to roll in. And they come in and steal game 1.
21 points for Joe Johnson. Wins the game for Utah.
Hawk, Joe Johnson looks for the game winner.
This is the ball game. Joe Johnson gets it off. Got it! With 0.7 seconds to go! Wow.
We gotta love it. He's put it in his hand.
The Nuggets decide to go tall on the ball against Brown.
It is Jokic defending Markel Brown along the sidelines.
One of the things I'm thinking about is you possibly set a few screens for Joe Johnson. If not there, get a dive to the basket.
1.3 left. Nets down 2. Johnson gets a shot off.
Oh, money!
Joe Johnson! That's a winner!
Oh! Say it ain't so, Joe. Oh!
Joe Johnson delivers at the horn. You can't do it.
Oh, money!
Joe Johnson! That's a winner!
Oh!
Here's Fry. No, the follow, no. Battle for the loose ball. It's taken by Johnson. 3, 2, puts it up. Good. At the buzzer. Unbelievable. Unbelievable for the Brooklyn Nets.
I had to take a look at that. I don't know if the ball was still in his hands. I'm obviously hoping that's the case. But that was ultra close.
Joe Johnson, they are going to review it.
That is ultra close. Yeah, it was gone.
Yeah, he got it off.
It was gone.
Yep. Got it off.
Yeah, even the Suns players, they're leaving. They know. It's gone.
And then the game-winning shot in overtime. Johnson with the walk-off victory. Paul Pierce, oh yeah, he likes what he sees. Why not take another look at a game winner for Johnson in the Nets' first road victory of the season. The bench excited. We'll be back to wrap things up in a moment here on Yes.
To get it in. Up top it comes to Joe. Felton is on it. Joe puts it up for the win.
Oh! Yes! Oh, my goodness! What a shot by Joe Johnson. Welcome back, Joe. Into Williams, 5 seconds left, 4 seconds left. Johnson, a jumper for 3, yes! 1.3 to go. We are tied at 105. Off the backboard at the buzzer. We're going to overtime in Brooklyn.
That's when you foul, take advantage of, put him on the line for 2. They caught the ball. He used up 2.5 seconds. Once it came in, take them out at that point. When it's that low, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, good time to take the foul, put him on the line.
Bogan's in for Johnson, 4 seconds left. Johnson with 3, with 2. Johnson the leader. Yes! Joe Johnson! He does it again! Johnson at the buzzer for the win.
That's real excitement. I mean, there are times when players come out and they're jumping and hugging, but it's not the same. That one, the Nets understood how important that shot was.
Singler in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, I think this is going back to Joe Johnson.
4 seconds left. Double overtime. Nets looking for the win. Johnson, the step back. He buries it. Joe Johnson.
Oh, my goodness.
He wins it in double overtime. Officials are going to take a look at it.
Wow. That is a great individual effort.
That was real, and that was spectacular.
Yes, it was. Joe Johnson with an unbelievable play. Defense was not bad by Tayshaun Prince, but Joe Johnson here, just a little bit of a push there, and yes, there is no doubt. Butter.
It's a Brooklyn win at the buzzer. Joe Johnson knocks it down from long range.
Wow.
Just with a foot on the line as Tayshaun Prince tried to close out.
Yeah, that was, clearly got it off in time. And how good, we raved about Gerald Wallace all night, and deservedly so, but how good has Joe Johnson been?
It's a two-pointer for Johnson at the horn, and the Nets win it in double overtime.
Johnson's doing a smart move, telling the referee, got to give me some room, but this makes it difficult. You got a big guy all over Anthony Johnson. Where can he look? And I'm looking at Sebastian Telfair on Josh Smith. You might just have to throw it toward the rim.
If they get one finger on the ball and break up a pass, oh my. Joe's got it. He's got to look at the buzzer. Good!
Oh boy!
Joe Johnson saves the day!
Joe to beat Joe, and yes he was. Woo, it's good.
The officials will look at it just to make sure it beat the red lights. Joe Johnson at the buzzer.
Loops it in for Williams. Now gets it back. It's all Joe Johnson. 4 seconds left. Johnson, 3 seconds. Johnson, the jumper. Bottom with .7 on the clock. Joe Johnson.
Double team comes. Joe Johnson goes right to get away. Gets a nice lift on the shot. Good bounce to his step as he took off to elevate. There it is. Wide open look. Remember how big he is. You put a smaller defender on him, he's going to shoot it over the top. And that's what happened.
The reaction from the Nets bench.
At 9 seconds on the clock, so he takes plenty of time, moves himself into position, surveys the court, now gets where he wants to get. Even though he sees the double team coming, he gets that shot off well before it occurs, and he's able to drill this, put his team up by 2, and not leave much time left for his opponents.
Yeah, Lewis wanted the referees to try to bail him out. He didn't get 2 hands on the ball.
They can win it with a 4-point shot. Johnson wants it for the win. He's got it! ISO Joe! Wow! The triplets have won it in Milwaukee.
Step back, going left, out of bounds. 4-point shot. Got me out of my seat, Ed.
ISO Joe's the song of the summer, baby.
Do you think Lisa Leslie drew that up in the timeout?
You thought maybe, and then this.
ISO Joe, he had, a smaller defender on him, Mahmoud. He knew he can get his shot off, made an incredible shot. Wow, what an elite shot.
Cube, what do you say? The beauty of the big 3, you're down by 2. Greatness from the MVP frontrunner. Ball game.
Boy, I wouldn't want to be in the locker room if I'm Gary Payton's team. He's not happy right now. Wow.
To put it down, not give him a 3-point look. Triplets on a 6-0 run. 7-1 on this season. Looking for the champion. Joe for the win. Got it! He's no ordinary Joe. The triplets have won the Big 3 championship. Joe Johnson with 28 points. He's been the best player all season long. Lisa Leslie's been the best coach. The triplets are the best team in the league. Your 2019 capped by Joe Johnson in this 3.
Well, again, Dante Green not being up on the pick didn't allow Stephen Jackson enough time to get back, and Stack didn't want to foul at that point. Wasn't able to contest the shot. Again, it's a simple play, but yet and still it's one of those effective plays drawn up in the timeout that make the case for why, again, Lisa Leslie was named Coach of the Year.
Over 30 family members and friends for Lisa Leslie, who grew up 15 minutes from Staples Center as LeBron James looks on. The triplets claim the Big 3 championship. When we come back, they'll get the Julius Erving Championship Trophy. It's the Big Three here on CBS.